So that's not true.
It's really, is there still things to learn and things to know after over 30 years?
Now, to the average person, it seems like I know everything.
Yeah.
To a numismatist, you have to specialize. I mean, this studio would not hold the books written about coins.
Really?
I'm talking about the tome on large sense is 10 volumes like this. I mean, there's people who've devoted their entire lives to die varieties of Morgan silver dollars. So, I mean, the minutia of coin collecting, you can go as deep down that rabbit hole as you want to. I try to have more of a broad knowledge because that's what interests me. That's the beauty of coin collecting. Wherever you want to go, there's plenty of coins and plenty of information to take you there.
And it really is. I mean, coins have been the centerpiece of American history since colonial times, and this is a way to maybe dive right in or try something new. In fact, our next item is an HSN exclusive. We call this our showstopper. I think you were teasing to this earlier that this is something that everyone should really consider today.
Well, yeah, this has to be a sellout. I know we have a certain amount of, we're going to sell this. Okay,
we're going to start
I have 190 left.
Yes, fewer than 200.
I started with 240 before we went on the air.
Okay.
We've sold 50 like that. Let me explain why. So the United States government decides this year in the United States government proof set to include a very special coin, an extra coin, a West Point minted Lincoln cent. It was the very first time there's a West Point minted Lincoln cent. It's absolutely, truly spectacular. It is one of the great ideas the United States Mint had, and then in very typical United States Mint fashion, they just didn't do it right. So here's what they did. You bought the proof set. By the way, you get the proof set with the $240. You get the Red Oak presentation box. So they send you this thing, the U.S. West Point Mint penny collection, and look at how they sent you the penny.
In a plastic bag?
In a plastic bag. So you open up your proof set, your penny falls out, now it's proof 68. Proof 70. I had 225 to start the day. This has a limited edition of 369, which in all honesty, we said ahead of time because we assumed that the government would take some care with these. We have graded to date 4,000 sets, 4,000 pennies.
Wow.
We got 225 out of 4,000 coins. Our first day of issue in this, in Proof 70, it is amongst modern issue coins. It is probably the single most difficult coin to grade that I have seen in all of the years that I have been here, and it's because of this. I mean, normally they handle them carefully. They put them in special proof sets like this, in lenses or something, but they literally took this spectacular, amazing must-have coin, once in a lifetime, West Point Mint proof penny, and they put it in a plastic bag, and they don't even put it in the set. As a matter of fact, they don't even put it in this. They ship these separately. When you open up the box, all I hear is people say, and then the penny fell out. And then all of a sudden, and so because of that, Proof 70, like I said, we have 225 out of 4,000 sets graded. We have Proof 69 coming up here at $99, okay? But only 30% of the coins are grading 69. All the rest of them, 68, 67, 66, 65, simply because you can't get it. I have got these coins, and understand, good luck finding these. The only other ones I found out there, first day of issue, are gonna range from $300 to about $500. They're not live or in essence available. We have these coins, I mean, being certified. That's why I have the actual physical number of 225. For us to fill this edition, I'm gonna have to grade 7,000 to 10,000 proof sets.
So it's kind of like looking for a diamond in the rough. It's kind of like searching for gemstones, but a very, very small percentage are actually going to be either that gem quality or...
Right, so most of them are SI2s, right? Okay.
You want a deep flawless diamond.
Right, and that's what this is.
How many diamonds are you gonna have to look for?
Well, that would be a dump truck load, which is about kind of what we got here, 4,000 of these at about fit in a dump truck. And so we're gonna give you the 70, which is of course exclusive to us, at $249. Folks, these are are, we sold 50 of these before we started. Okay, because people saw this on hsn.com. We're going to give you the proof set. We're going to give you the red oak presentation box with that. You have to get the 70s on this. I just don't know how many of these, if any of these, that I'm going to be able to continue to get. The quantity that we have is, like I said, 190. I'm anticipating complete and total utter sellout today. Now remember, the proof set has got a proof penny in it.
Yeah. Now explain what a proof set is.
A proof set.
To me and to anyone else.
Proof is not a condition, but it's a method of manufacturing. So proof coins are made specifically and exclusively for collectors. They're made to exacting standards. The dies to make the coins are only striking the coins, 10 to 20 times. Then they're individually hand cleaned with a cloth to give it this incredible mirror finish and then that ultra cameo design that you see on it. So they're made expressly and exclusively for collectors. Since 1968, they've been made at the San Francisco Mint. So all of these coins and all of the proof coins since 1968 bear the mint mark of the San Francisco Mint. The West Point Mint makes occasional special issue coins, and so the very first West Point minted Silver Eagle, as a matter of fact, was made in 1995, and it was just a Silver Eagle with a West Point Mint mark on it. In this condition, the last one of those I sold here at HSN was about 4 years ago, and it was $29,000 for the first West Point minted Silver Eagle. Well, this is the first West Point minted Lincoln Cent, and it's not just that it's the first West Point minted Lincoln Cent. It's the first West Point minted Lincoln Cent, first day of issue, PR70, perfect deep cameo. So, that's the key to this.
So would you suggest to anyone watching that's either already a coin collector or new, would you say buy the best quality your money can buy?
You have to.
When it comes to coin collecting?
Sure, absolutely.
Because if you can do the PR70?
You have to do the PR70.
Okay.
Just because it holds the most, and particularly PR70 in a modern issue coin that is so phenomenally difficult to get in this grade. I mean, we get a lot of modern issue coins, and they oftentimes grade, 30%, 40%, even 50%, and that's why it's still important, and they bring a premium. But 3%, 4%.
Because they're more rare.
Because that makes them what we call conditionally rare. Makes what we call conditionally rare. So you see this coin right here, that it comes in this plastic bag, and that's the key. The key that we have here is the quantity left on these. Because once this sells out, I have no idea of my ability to bring them back other than literally bits and pieces in this. It is only because we bought and graded so many sets right out of the gate. Literally 4,000 sets have been graded to get less than 200 of these are available. So continue to call in. We'll get to it when we get to
we'll keep you
updated on this. Yeah, we will get to that. Will sell out.
Limited quantities. And remember, let me just give you a little extra peace of mind. You always have our 30-day